Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Shin Megami Tensei. Last time we made it to Tokyo Destiny Land when I did something that I hope I remember never to do ever again. And I kind of went off the rails with my notes. And say originally I was supposed to stop at Lewis, when I speak to Lewis Cypher. I was supposed to go to the save point and stop, and then we'd make it to Tokyo Destiny Land today, or this time. But I kind of went on, and it took a lot longer than it should have, and I do apologize. But here we are, Tokyo Destiny Land. I have my notes, so we're going to breeze through this. Got the Chaos Hero here, hanging out with his new girlfriend. And he's going to fight the forces of law on the side of chaos. Now, one of the interesting things about this conversation, and a lot of conversations at this point past, they actually change depending on your alignment, which may or may not surprise you. I mean, they've been doing that the entire game. But one of the interesting things about this conversation is it not only takes into account your major alignment position, but your minor alignment position. For example, I am neutral, but I am leaning more towards the side of law than chaos because I denied King Yama's request. I think it's King Yama. Was it King Yama or Lord Yama? But anyway, Yama. I denied his request, so it shifted me towards law. Well, I fixed my alignment to get the demons I needed for the Infinity +1 sword, but I'm still more towards law than I am chaos, which is why the conversation he's had here. But here he is telling us about the leader of the Destiny Land, the Earth Goddess Lady Echidna, and telling us to go see her. This is a part of the game that mirrors the end of Act 1, 1990X. At this point in the game, you have to speak with both leaders of the sides of the conflict. And I'm actually going to use Orthus here and Estoma. Because, well, you know, I gotta walk around here a little bit. There's a couple of interesting things in this place, but for the most part, it's pretty empty. There is a weapon shop over here, and I think it's here? Yes. They sell pretty good guns there, the most powerful of which, and actually one of the best guns in the game, is way out of my price range. It's $150,000, and I don't have that, so yeah. The great thing about that particular gun is not only does it pack a huge wallop, I think its attack power is 125, but it hits all enemies. So that's nice. For purely status-inducing purposes, it's the best gun in the game. So, yeah. A purchase that is well worth buying. Both characters can use it as well, I do believe. This door right here, even though it's not marked, is the Tokyo Destiny alignment minigame. The alignment minigame is probably the only way to sanely and easily change your alignment. I decided not to do the Tokyo Destiny minigame there because there's some... I wanted the sword, like, back then, you know. I didn't want to wait 2 or 3 dungeons to get it. But, basically what you do is you go in that door, you pay the guy $5,000, and either you keep going through the doors, either all the way to the left or all the way to the right. Depending on which way you go, it changes your alignment. I think it gives you like 16 points. It's very quick to change your alignment. I read somewhere that you actually are only allowed to use it a limited number of times, but I have not ever met that limit. I generally just use the healers to adjust my alignment. Past this point, it's really not going to be an issue. Anyway, now we're on the second floor of Tokyo Destiny Land. The second floor, third floor, and fourth floor of this place are very similar to the girl's mind in dungeon that we did way back when. Now, this dungeon here is very straightforward. Now, if you look at a map of it, it's very confusing, but as long as you are just going straight, you will probably eventually get out. And even if you take a wrong turn, because there are a few branching paths at the very end, you can always go back. The teleporters are two-way. They are not one-way. So let's get that. And this is going to be very easy since I used a stoma. Let's see. Now, these are luck tests. They test your luck, and if you fail them, they give you a random status effect. And they give these weird status effects like frog and curse, like not standard stuff like sleep. That one right there, you'll pass. I don't know the exact numbers to pass all of them. There is one in here that I am going to fail, and I'm going to have to back out of here to heal the status effect I get when I get to the end. And I think, if I recall correctly, if I grab all of the luck instances in Tokyo Destinyland, I will be able to pass it on my way back. So that's kind of what I'm going for there. Best way to describe this is, if there's a door, there's a chest in it. And there are no unfruitful dead ends in this place. It's a very friendly dungeon, other than the fact that if you don't have good luck on those luck tiles, you're going to get stupid status effects. I'm actually not even sure what the frog status effect actually does, because it doesn't seem to lower your strength or anything like that, like, say, frog does in Final Fantasy. Maybe it lowers your defense, but I've never taken any big hits while I was a frog, so I'm not sure. Maybe it makes it where you can't use magic, but that doesn't really affect the hero anyway. You just want to keep going through and checking all the doors. Use the instances as you find them. There we go. And I'm a lucky little bastard. Alright, let's use this. One thing about this place, and like I said, I don't know the exact numbers to pass the luck test in here, but there is a luck test where the Chaos Hero is standing, and I do know that even if you've gotten all of the luck instances up to this point, you do not have enough base luck to pass that luck test. Let's see. This place, let's see. I think there is a luck instance here. I'm not really, I have a map here, but I'm not really using it because it's very confusing to use a map for this place, for me anyway. Hey, maybe you're smarter than me, I don't know. But, here we go. Another luck ins here. So let's use those. Yeah, there's like 10 luck instances in this place, and this place is why I said you don't need to put any points into luck. But, you know, you also have the fact that luck doesn't have as tangible a benefit in this game as it does later games. In later games, luck is very, very good, especially the Devil Summoner games. This is the one that I can't pass, I think. Yeah. I was cursed. Darn it. Can I use my comp? Yes, I can. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Sorry, I got turned around there for a second. Okay, I know where I'm at now. Alright. Now, there are 2 gems in this maze. I'll use that in a minute. Yes. Huh. Oh, okay. Curse is like poison. Okay. That's not too bad. Mapper has expired. Oh no. Yes. So, like I said, you can get 2 gems in here, an opal and a turquoise, I think. So if you are going for the buy your elements guys from Rag approach to getting the ultimate sword, then here you go. There's some more gems for you. Can Pozamudi cure curse? No? Okay. What else I got? Mepatra? And I don't have anything else. But I do need to cast Mapper. Think about it. Alright. Back we go. Alright. I think... Yes. And I think this will put my luck at 25. $25? Yes, 25. Alright. So, go down this way. There is another gem. First time I played this game, I was very, very alarmed because I thought that those teleporters were one way, and I got stuck. I kept going into these dead ends because I was not playing without maps. I was, you know, making my own as I went. And by the way, my map sucked. Oh my god, I'm terrible at mapping for these kind of first-person games. Let's see. This way, I do believe is yes. But I kept teleporting back when I ran into one of those dead ends, and yeah, I didn't realize that you could just go backtrack. All right. Now this room is a mini boss fight, so we're gonna fight another devil summoner. Not too difficult of a fight though, so let's see. Let's take out the Sanayakas first. Let's see how Maragion works on the Vitalas. I know they don't work very well on the other dudes, but extra those guys, magic, and let's just go ahead and go for damage. That's pretty good. I see. I know it does about 30. It'd probably do about 30 points of damage to the Sanayakas. Nice. Love that bind voice, man. Oh, it's so good. Unfortunately, no other demon above Persky has it as his only extra attack, which means that it's not as amazingly reliable as it is with Persky. Come on, die. Aw. Whatever, auto battle. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. I accidentally didn't save my game after the last... after I ended the last... So I actually had to redo everything I did last time. So I'm actually at a lower level than I was when I stopped off last time. So, and I don't have all the demons that I had then either. So if you notice any discrepancies, that's why. So, let's see, sword. Let's take out the wyverns. My brain is telling me that they're the more dangerous of the two. I think the worms are the lower level and the wyverns are the higher level of the two. But I could be wrong. You take out the worms. You take out the worms. You attack the worms. You bind voice the wyverns, and yeah, you bind voice the wyverns and Mazianga the worms. That should kill the worms, if I'm not mistaken. Should kill them or put them very close to being dead. Not too bad, 20 damage. I need to watch Persky's HP. He's probably the most fragile thing on my team. Thankfully, my heroine's a little less fragile because of the fact that I bought her some armor. I didn't kit her out with the newest stuff, but because I couldn't afford it. But you know. Just the auto battle now. Finish that off. Alright. Let's see. And now, my experience is that the Manticores are more dangerous. You could disagree, but I'm pretty sure they are more dangerous. So we're going to go after them. Oh, not Rakamdra. Go ahead and heal. Attack. Extra. And... there we go. That way I can kind of lock down both groups of enemies. I'm not too worried about buying armor for my hero due to the fact that I've been pumping vitality. This is the point in the game where you run into money issues. There's lots and lots of really great stuff, but there's not enough money to go around. And unfortunately, I've made it worse by using Estoma through 2 dungeons, but I'll make up for it later, so I'm not really worried about it, because the armor in this juncture is not really needed. I would like that gun, but there is a comparable gun later anyway, so it's not really that big a deal. And besides, if I get 150,000 before the end of the Act 2, we'll go back and buy that gun. If I don't, I'm not going to worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Let's see. Forgot what I was doing. Let's see. Alright. I'm going to soften these guys up over here with Rimadura. Finish these guys off with my amazing sword. I'm actually really glad I got cursed instead of turned into a frog. Curse is basically just poison you can't cure, and like I said, and I'm not real sure what frog does, but it makes me nervous being turned into a frog. But if you beat this guy, you get this demon, who is actually a really good demon. He's a deity demon. And let's see, comp. got really high HP, stupidly high MP, and one of the best crowd control spells in the game, Mazianga. So we've already seen what that can do. Having this person in your party, this demon in your party, is really good up until they can actually stay in your party till the end of the game, until you beat the game, and it will actually free up your heroine to cast Rimudra every round to do damage, and this guy can just cast Mazianga. So that's pretty nice. Now, granted, there could be situations where did I fail that test? I shouldn't have failed that test. But anyway, and through this door right here is Echidna. Now, before I go back, I'm going to do a couple of things, and which include, I got to go, of course, go back to the beginning of the game, and not the beginning of the game, but I have to go back to the beginning of Tokyo Destiny Land and cure my status effect, and I'm going to go back to the Ginza basement where we met Steven before with the memory board, and take him the memory board I got earlier. And this will upgrade my demon inventory again. So I will be right back momentarily, and we will talk to Echidna. So, bye-bye.